Okay, everybody, we are joined by Alex Reese and Keon Ellis. While we wait for them to get framed up, just a reminder to use a raise hand function to ask a question, and we'll get your questions in the order they are taken. So with that said, we'll go ahead and take questions for either Alex or Keon. First question will be to Tony Tsoukalis.
Keon, what have your teammates said about this rivalry matchup and what it's going to be like to play in Auburn Arena? Obviously, with limited capacity this year, but what have they said?
I've heard stories about like how it is in the past, like it gets real loud. You got to focus and whatnot. But leading up this year, we haven't really talked too much about it. We just focus on one game at a time. So with this game coming up, we just try to go in and get a win. That's really our focus. We don't really worry about too much of the other stuff.
Let's go to Tyler Martin for the next question.
Yeah, this is for Alex. Coach has kind of talked about your energy off the bench this year, and he kind of talked about a moment when you told him at the beginning of the season that you would be willing to come off the bench, and just kind of talk about what the season's been like for you and just the attitude that you've displayed and your performance so far.
Really, I've just been trying to just give all the energy and effort that I have for the team. We had a meeting before the season, and he was trying to figure out, what the lineup's going to be like, stuff like that. And I just told him he could bring me off the bench. And really, I just like to come off and, bring as much energy that I can into the game, make the biggest impact that I can.
Let's go to Mike Rodak next.
Yeah, Alex, having been here last year, are there things that Auburn's doing, even with different players, that might be similar to last year, the two times you played them?
Say that again?
Are there things that Auburn's doing just from a style standpoint and the way they play basketball that might be similar to last year, even with a whole different group of players, essentially?
Oh yeah. They were running like some of the same actions and stuff. They still got a bunch of shooters, a bunch of guys knock down shots. Their bigs are still athletic, can run the floor, and can knock down shots as well. So it's still same Auburn style of play, but we just got to get out there and focus on the task at hand.
We have a couple more questions. Let's start with go back to Tony Tsoukalis first.
Alex, when you look at Auburn, are you surprised with the roster they have that they're started the season 0-3 in the conference play?
Really in this league, it's so tough to win games. I don't really think it matters who's on the court for anybody. Every night there could be teams that lose that maybe shouldn't lose, or win it maybe people didn't think we're going to win. So this league's just really tough this year, and it's pretty even.
All right, looks like we have two more here. We'll start with Haley Sutton and finish up with John Zener. Go ahead, Haley.
Hey, this is a question kind of for both of y'all, but Auburn leads the league in made three-pointers. So has that gone into your preparation and getting ready for tomorrow's game this week?
Yes, it has. We're just trying to focus on limiting their three-point shots. Like I said, they're still shooting the ball pretty well. So, yeah, we got to contest everything, not let them get as many off.
Keon, you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, pretty much the same. Just try to get them out of the rhythm. We know they want to take a lot of threes, so just try to make them miss them. Get a hand up, close out, make it tough for them.
All right, last question will be to John Zener. Go ahead, John.
Hey, for both of you guys, did anything kind of click with y'all? What has been the difference since that Western Kentucky loss? Did that kind of start something with y'all? Turn things around?
Go ahead, Reese. Why don't you start?
Yeah, I think we've been playing a lot more unselfish basketball. I think we've been locked in more defensively lately here. So that you're going to win games on defense. So I think that's one area that we've stepped up really big time in.
Yeah, same as well. I think we just locked in more on defense and our rebounding. Like we knew we had to fix that, and I think we've gotten better as each game goes by. So that always makes it easier.
All right, thank you, guys. We'll be joined by Coach Oates here momentarily.